As most of you know, a new Zelda game is on the horizon in the form of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We did a video on this previously, talking about the concept of the game, the gameplay, the fact that it was going to have Zelda as the protagonist instead of Link this time. And today we have got some more news about this game. Not official news, but we've gotten more news in the form of ESRB releasing their rating and essentially leaking some things in the process.
Yeah, after the information that the ESRB released, we can pretty much confirm that you're going to be able to play as Zelda and Link.
Yeah, and I'm actually kind of proud of the fact that we speculated this in our previous video talking about the game. At the time, of course, we didn't know for sure, but when looking at this clip right here that I'll put on the screen, it really does look like you're playing as Link, and it's really cool that we predicted that in advance, and we're just wondering how this is going to be implemented, you know? Like, are you going to be playing as Zelda for most of the game, and then there's only going to be a few little episodes where you're playing as Link, or is it more of a half and half measure?
Like a nice little balanced back and forth. Just so you know, this isn't the first time this has happened. The ESRB has leaked before and will probably leak again. Let me go a little back in time and explain to you exactly what the ESRB is. You see, in 1993, there was a hearing on video game violence, and thus the ESRB was created. You have to remember that back then, games were a fairly new concept, and there wasn't a lot of regulation geared towards them. And it was an era of free expression, so people pretty much threw whatever at the wall and waited to see what would stick. Parents caught wind of this with games like Mortal Kombat, etc., and decided that something had to be done. And the result was the ESRB.
I mean, most of us as gamers don't really pay any attention to ESRB ratings. We don't care what a game is rated. If we're interested in it, we're going to play it whether it's rated E, T, M, whatever. But for us, the ESRB is just a leaking tool, and it's not really the most effective leaking tool. I would say social media leaks a lot more than ESRB does, but every once in a while, ESRB does give us a juicy little leak like this, and when they do, we know it is 100% true because they're under legal obligation to be true with what they say, so chances are they're not lying. I remember so many instances of when I was little and I would try to buy an M-rated game, and the GameStop clerk would always tell my parents this game is rated M, it's probably violent, it's probably got stuff in it, and, you know, that would worry them, of course, because, you know, they're just trying to do what's right and whatnot, but when you're a kid and you just want to play a game, it's a little inconvenient, so I think a lot of us have anger towards the ESRB for that, but oh well. Anyways, are you happy that you're going to be able to play as Link? Are you disappointed? Did you want the whole game to be about Zelda this time around? We would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, what you think the game is going to be like, if you're hyped for the game. We know we definitely are, so just let us know in the comments what your thoughts are.
See you later.
Thank you.